So this is my son's 1991 Ford F150 truck. It's the most sought after engine there is, 6-cylinder. I forget what it's called, but I know mechanic. But anyway, I bought this thing. He's 25 this year, and I bought this thing for him 10 years ago when he was 15. Actually, when he was 16. But I paid really good money for it. The windows quit working when I first got it for him, and I fixed both windows. But now the windows have quit working again 10 years later. And so I'm in the process of trying to fix the driver's window at least. I got the cover off. The motor is right here. And it's this bolt and this bolt that takes it out. But I remember it being a pain in the butt to get to that motor. So I'm a little bit older, a little bit lazier, a little bit wiser, I guess. I'm going to cut a hole out. That way I can get to that motor. I have always used my old saw blades that go in my circular saw, put them in reverse to cut metal. But here a few years ago, somebody I don't like was over at my house, and he stole all my saw blades, my old saw blades. And so I don't have any old saw blades, so I'm going to try to cut that out with this Dremel. Now they make this tool, and my brother-in-law's got one of those tools. You add it to your cordless drill, and it's like a pair of scissors for cutting metal. It's supposed to be really good. Well, he's over there, and I'm here, and I'm going to try to cut this. I might have to go borrow it from him. They also make a jigsaw, and it works really well. But you have to drill some pilot holes where you want to start and finish is the best thing. Now I have this hole cut out, I'll be able to take the motor out when I disconnect it easily than I did before. And when the paneling is all put back on, you'll never see that hole. Why they didn't have an access hole like this, I have no idea. It's hard to put your hand down through here because of the glass to gain access to that motor. It's hard to put your hand in that little bitty hole to gain access to the motor. See how big my hand is compared to that hole? That is a better system. Come on, Ford, get it right. I had to cut the hole bigger, and it took some finagling, but I got it out. I guess I should have looked at this prior to taking it all apart. But as you can see, it's turning. But when I first turned it on, it was slipping. So I don't know if I grab a hold of that, whether it's going to slip or not. And I'm not a mechanic, but there's a screw I took out of there. I think that was for fluid. And there's no fluid whatsoever in here. So I'm going to add some. What's it going to hurt? So I added the fluid, but when I turn this on and grab a hold of it, I can stop this thing with my hands. So it needs another motor. I guess I cleaned the brushes, but the coil itself, somehow you could, well, there's a screw right here. Maybe I could take that apart. Here's the issue with this cap off. It looks like a bunch of broken glass is in this thing. Now, when I turn it on, it works. Even when I add some pressure to it, it works. About 9 years ago, my son was on his way to see his girlfriend, and a turkey came up and hit the driver's side window and broke it. So I paid this people, Ernie Beeline's salvage yard, to replace the glass. Well, they obviously left all the glass inside of here because it's been in there for 9-10 years. And when they put the seal in, they did a crappy job in the seal in, because right now this window is up and it's not coming down unless I put a lot of pressure on it. So I'm gonna have to take care of that too. When you're gonna put this thing back together, make sure this is in the middle of this bracket, because if it's on the end, then the teeth ain't gonna grab it. But as you can see, it's working. So for $33.27, I got the driver's side. And I screwed up because the passenger side was $38.21, but I could have got the two together for less than $40. Sorry, for less than $80, or anyway, I forget. But it was cheaper to get the two together. And the driver's one was $38.88 plus tax, where the passenger one was $38.21 plus tax. And it'll be here tomorrow. Give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments. May God bless each and every one of you. So for about $40, you can order a brand new one off of eBay to include shipping. And so that's what I got here. And so I'm going to take out the old one and put in the new one. We have to tighten up the bolts and put another bolt in, but as you can see, it rolls up and down like it's supposed to. I was checking to make sure that this wouldn't fall out, and it doesn't. So I still have to put the seal back in because I don't have the seal in. I took it out because it was giving me issues. I got everything all tightened up. I still have to put the door trim on, and I got the seal back on. But as you can see, it rolls down and it rolls up. That is what we wanted. And so for less than $40, we have a working window again. I found it easier for me to install the bolts and one nut to keep the bolt on. That way you don't have to reach your hand underneath to install all these bolts while the motor is on. So install all 4 bolts and a nut to hold that bolt on and tighten down that nut. And that nut is going to go on the inside of the door frame anyway. But this motor is junk. I probably will salvage the bolts for future work that I might have to do. Just starting the truck up, so it has to warm up so that noise goes away. But as you can see, the switch works. I just, for whatever reason, I have it upside down. But it works, and that's all that matters. Leave me some comments. I still have to do that one over there because it doesn't work anymore. Instead of me taking it all apart and trying to work on it. Like I said, I fixed both of these windows 10 years ago when I gave this truck to my son. 10 years later, they quit working. And for $40, I'd rather just replace the assembly than take it apart and find out it's not working. So I had to order one. I went ahead and ordered one after I ordered this one. Give me some thumbs up, leave me some comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because it's free to do so, and may God bless each and every one of you. And this is on a 91 Ford F150, and I'll have to look at the eBay to see the window unit itself. It's so many models, so many years, etc., etc.